Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Kamara. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Passing, it's Dalton.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down.
Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Again, Kamara. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Dalton on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy, you're still our leader.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense for the Saints, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Jackson going to run.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
first carry for Kenyon Drake. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And that will be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Fourth down, here's Jackson.
Oh my God, he dropped it. That's crazy.
And they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, haven't given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point. As opposed to,
every time I get my fucking pick.
Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there. I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Dalton.
Thank you. That's not a pick I said.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's
that was a good one.
We still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action here with Dalton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Oh, bro, he's faster than that, bro.
Possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he's going to catch that shit, too.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
How would you do that, bro?
It's a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he is going to go down. They sack him.
Why would they make him block? Let him do what he want to do. I don't get that shit. It's not even a delayed fucking route. Why is he blocking? Go run your route. That shit's stupid. Fucking game trash.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, he'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Maybe change your play now. I don't feel like none of that. Still running.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's
going to
put that
shit down.
Incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Trying the left side with Kamara. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because
Dobbins hit.
Oh my God, bro. Like, what is giving you shit? Like, what the?
season we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills. And, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, bro. They is giving you shit.
Eno Benjamin from 8 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pick up their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson now. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
He's giving me fucking turnovers.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Oh my God, them niggas keep dropping passes like, yo, come on. Y'all dropping them on 4th down. It's the second one.
Like, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they create some nice space for him.
Shouldn't have scored that last touchdown. Shouldn't have got this fucking fumbles. Like, God damn.
Position as of yet. Here's 39. Dalton up, play action.
That shit, bro.
The 3rd time here in this half,
oh my God, why would you block
Kyle Come on, and the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Nothing there. Stop giving a bona fide bum shit.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I don't need to do that.
Now Jackson. Stiff-armed him.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
For the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Dalton sets up play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Jackson to return. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To throw is Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man, it's caught.
I know, of course they give me that. I already knew it was going to be
He's
that.
going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Ain't no way, damn, right here.
Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Now Jackson on 1st down. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On 2nd and inches, Jackson.
Thank you. What the fuck? This fucking shooting me some whole ass shit.
From 13 yards out. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
It's been a fucking touchdown. Oh shit, he should have blocked that.
With the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Kamara with a first down run, but he's unable to get back to the line of scrimmage as the push-up field was strong defensively.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro.
Right there. They obviously
that's me. That's on me.
That's on me. That's on me.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First and 10 for Dalton. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Dalton now to pass. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
But every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure.
And now here's another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it,
and he will bring this back. It's a touchdown.
That shit is good.
Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
That's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the...
Hey, guys, well.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
How the fuck Aaron probably early for mine and I started before him? That's crazy.
The busy night continues for Kamara.
Pussy.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
17
they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's the backup Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
That's Kyle Hamilton, bro. Stop playing with my young boy, bro. He's not no fucking bum. Not about my real life.
Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh my God, that's a... Bro, attack the fucking ball, bro. You waiting for him to catch it. That's a pick.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed on that route.
Oh, this is a tackle, bro.
Nice job there, finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Thank you, because niggas be dropping that. Thank you. There is one from the one for three. What quarterback you have?
But also, not getting a lot of help out there either.
You have a different
quarterback. You nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
All that Kamara shit, bro.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Winston now on the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
With it is Jackson.
Oh, you should have went to the right from the
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, my nigga played so freaky.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Oh, yes. Guys, give me the fucking catch. Thank you.
going
I
to be
threw
a
that shit
first
way
down.
too
Well
far. That shit
done.
like this.
A gain there of 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On first down, Drake.
He threw it a little too far. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nice little juke.
Oh, we fighting.
He's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He's just diving.
They go play action now. Jackson. Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
I know, I said the same thing. I lost to that nigga in my league, man. On your league.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for
Jackson I snapped on him. I'm like, bro, you do the same shit, then you keep sending that zone blitz.
They'll look to throw. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete.
Niggas sending fucking zone blitz on me all game. I'm like, bro, you doing the same shit and calling the same play. Like, come on, that shit corny. Like, I snapped on him. Hey, he did that. Bro, imagine he did that shit to you with the Texans. Imagine trying to stop that shit with Tom Brady, bro. He was drawing. I'm like, yo, that shit drawing. This game OP. There's no way. He getting every short pass with Brady.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Jackson.
Oh my God! Wrong person. He throw it to him. He tried to force it. I wanted to do it the circus ball.
That is the play they needed in the 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
He fucking OP with that shit.
Give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Winston to give. It's
good shit.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
I got to figure out how to stop that shit. I got it. It's hard, but it's stoppable. That's why I gotta stop that shit. I don't figure that shit out.
Play action now, Winston.
Anyway.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Yes, folks.
The crazy part, that's what brought him back on my game and fucking kick return. He was trying to. I was beating this nigga 14-0. He got a kick return, then I went for it on 4th. He scored, then I just started fucking the game up.
There is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense. Maybe not a specific assignment.
Remember that nigga I played, Bird?
His assignment? Find the football.
Remember that nigga with the Bucks I played?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Jackson.
Nah, I ain't played him. Yeah.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest
Boy, really do the
area.
same shit. Like, I really got to figure out about that
the
shit.
shoulders,
He
get
really
them
do the same
wide.
shit.
Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a run up the middle.
Come on, you ass.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile.
They're a bomb, bro. They can't hold me forever. Oh my God, why didn't you let me jump?
Incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of
closing make the playoffs.
Now they're likely
oh
to
my
get the
God.
ball up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Gotta go on the run.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Those only 4 losses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jameis to throw it.
Pickett!
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play
That's why I
successful.
gotta get back in my man shit. I'm pissed off. I'm nigga that never be
knocked away and not
get
intercepted.
back in my shit.
3rd and short yardage. Winston.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's
I
incomplete.
don't like that shit.
Touch and time are critical for those types of throws.
Running the AFC before the restart. And she got me on some back and forth shit. Yeah, we don't know what. Outside throw. He's been running that with this formation the whole time. Hey, hurry up.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's good.
Damn, fuck him up, Kyle.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The time to pull
How
out
do you
the
use all your time
stops
up
is
already?
now,
Like,
and
when
they
did that
convert
happen?
there on
Oh,
4th
it's getting
down.
over, buddy.
So signs of life in what's
You
been
used
a
all your
dormant
timeouts
offense
already.
in this second half. Here's
It's
1st
not
and
even 2
10.
minute warning yet. Like, when the fuck that happened?
Throwing. Winston.
Hey, you keep going to me, yeah.
Back-to-back plays.
I'm gonna do you
He's
that.
brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
No, come on, go ahead, run. I want you to run the ball. So time for it.
To throw is Winston. Over the middle into the hands of
Hey,
Michael
shit, baby.
Thomas.
Good.
And they're going to be set up now
Good.
with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That's my boy right there.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
That boy is solid.
And he'll be
I
brought
fuck with
down
him.
here at the 3-yard
That's
line.
my girl.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, it's Kamara.
Oh my God, Raekwon. Why you hiding? Get that nigga Raekwon.
And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Hey, of course it is close. I had like 5 turnovers.
It's going to get more interesting here in this
Jeez.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie.
Get the ball, bro.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now, this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
No, I'm crossing that shit.
Jackson to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the This one is incomplete.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
Oh my God.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's all we did. Done over here.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. And
oh my God, y'all dropped everything, bro. Y'all dropped fucking
you know me,
focus.
whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing now is Jackson.
On target to his man, Likely.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they?
I'm doing that shit niggas be doing on me. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, nigga. Shit niggas do to me, right? Fuck out
So
of
here
here.
we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
They be about to make him block my kick.
So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the... I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, get up, go, if I touch it.